Sup nerds, it's another Thursday and that means it's time to get some free games, of course. As per usual, I do put the links on my description for your ease of access, so let's take a look at everything that we can claim this week. And today here on Epic Games, we just get one game, and that one game is Foretales. And this is a story-driven card game where you must decide the fate of a world that is ravaged by a terrible curse. There's a multitude of playstyles and story paths through which you will either save the world or bring about its end. Pretty interesting. I do like card games myself, deck building and stuff like that. I do find it all pretty fun. On Epic Games Mobile, we do get the mobile version of Foretales. So that's nice, we can play both on PC and on the go. Now on to Prime Games. This time we only get two games, one being In Sound Mind, claimed for Amazon's own game app, and this is apparently a first-person psychological horror game with frenetic puzzles and unique boss fights. You must journey within the inner workings of your own mind, and apparently this does remind a lot of people of Resident Evil games, not in terms of zombies, but in terms of playstyle, but being in first person. It sounds and looks pretty interesting, and the Steam reviews are apparently very positive recently, and overwhelmingly positive overall reviews. The second game that we can get here on Prime this week is Mystic Academy Escape Room, claimed for GOG. And yet another escape room game, but this time we're escaping Hogwarts apparently. You gotta hand it to these guys. They saw something that worked and then started pumping it out with several different themes and settings, and you know, that's really creative. No two game is the same here. They're all very different from one another, but making the puzzles match each of those themes and settings accordingly. Pretty cool. Also a reminder that on Prime you can claim not only these games but a ton of other games that came in the previous weeks and months, and some of them are pretty cool, so if you do have Prime already, then why not check them out. On Steam this week, we can get a game called Yet Another Zombie Defense HD, and this is a top-down shooter with tower defense elements. You can play up to 4 players locally or online, where you build your base by day and defend it by night. It looks pretty simple, but I mean, which tower defense isn't, right? And the reviews here are very positive at least, so you know, playing with friends, it will be pretty fun. And that's it. We had very few games this week, but you know, it is what it is. I do want to check out In Sound Mind myself. And what about you? Are you going to be playing any of these? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to see more videos like this, and of course, always nerd on.